Okay, we're rolling. Hello, wonderful Martian. This is me, Hi here, and today I want to discuss with you another very important and interesting for me subject that I think it's impacting all my surroundings and areas of life. But this time this is not spiritual, this is the opposite. Let's say this is very palpable. This is something that we really have to conquer in this world in order to not letting them conquer us, and that is the subject of money and how I think we should treat it and let it control our lives and impact our mind. Are you ready for this? Okay, let's begin. The subject of money, it's very big, and I think a lot of people just don't know how to treat them, how to manage them. They just think that if they have money, that means they should all go to the things that they really want to spend it on and be left with nothing. I mean really nothing, just spend it. There are a lot of concepts of getting rid of the money. You can get rid of them by spending it, and like spending on food, spending on clothes, things that don't really have a lot of impact on you, like spending on car. So it doesn't really have an impact on your internal self, because you are just going to use your internal to do something with the money, but the money doesn't really affect your internal. On the other hand, you can invest money and you can spend it on trips and things that really allow you to enjoy life more, to enjoy the present, the people, the environment, the things that you really like doing. And another way of spending the money, of getting rid of the money, to be more precise, is investing it. So if you are investing the money, I see it like money that are not into form. They are not cash, but they are still money. So if I make an investment, for example, in me, if you were to spend money on this video in order to get an information, that means you are investing the money in you in order to get more money in the future, or to spend it more wisely and have more money at the end of the month, let's say. And this is because I've decided to make a mind shift in the last 1 year, something like that, and I've decided to spend more money on investment than basically anything else. And there is a saying that we shouldn't be spending less money or on security, on having security, like a place where you live, where you sleep, less money than investing in yourself. So it should be more the investing part. And so I've decided to have a different approach on these money things. They are not good, of course, they are not bad, of course. They are just money, they are just your tools to do whatever you wish to do with them. And so it's a reflection of your mind, of your mindset, of you. So it just amplifies what you really are, because it gives you the opportunity to bring what is inside of you outside of yourself and do things with the money that come from the intention of your mindset. And so I've decided to think of the money like the money is not really yours. I know it's very hard to think about the money like that, and to think like the money that you hardly worked on, they are not really yours. But if you change a little bit your perception, the money is just a currency that you buy with your money, with your hard work and time. They are yours, let's say, but the money itself is just energy. is just something that you are exchanging for something that you truly find valuable. So the more valuable it is in your mind, the more money you are willing to pay for it. But for somebody else, this thing that you find so valuable, for them maybe it's just trash. So the value of one thing is given only by your simple perception of it. So if the product costs 10 euros, let's say, that means not that it's worth 10 euros, but that means that you, after some studies, let's say, you are willing to pay this money for it. But when it comes to personal development, there are now no things that can be, for example, finding out how to ascend and be on another level spiritually, let's say. That is a thing for me that I would pay a lot of money to have. So if I would know that this thing takes me only money, and if I were to pay this money I would have this thing, I would pay anything to have that. So let's say, for example, somebody else, and so this is why the more specific the client is, the more money he is willing to pay for it, and he really wants to pay for it. So these are the two ways you can look at the money: investment or spendings. And investment could be investing in yourself, investing in money to give you more money, investment in happiness. So for example, if you are giving your wife a new ring, that means you are investing in happiness, in your happiness, in hers. So this is why the money is just energy and is not really yours. It's just there for you to spend it on and let it flow freely, moving on into other people's hands and other people's hands. And I think, if you ask me, that if you are spending more money without the scarcity mindset, other money are willing and are going to you. And so this is a circuit, and the more money you are spending, the more money you are actually making, because you are going to make more people happy by giving them your money. And so more money will come to you, because whatever you put out in the world, you will get back. This is my belief. And so I know that it's very, very, very hard to believe this. I know that is something very different from what we were taught, and I know that because I was like this a lot of time. I know that we are taught to keep the money from us, to just have all the money to us, and maybe spend it like a little bit, and only on things that we think they are very important to us. For example, food. We are very careful about giving more from our part of the money. So this is a scarcity mindset, because you think that this is all you can get, this is all you have, and if you don't have this, that means you have no security. But if you learn to trust the universe, to trust this process that I'm really telling it to you, that means that even though you will end up without anything here, so here you will not think that you are left with nothing, because you know that energy is all around, and you know that when you will need something, they will be appearing and they will be coming to you, and then spending, okay. And then the scarcity mindset is no longer in your mind, so you are more free to do the things that you really love doing. And so now I'm going to show you my personal spreadsheet with the types of things that I'm spending the money on, because I'm really careful though to spend it on things that I really care about and not just throwing it away. So it's not good to throw the money away, it's good to find value in it, and it's good to give it when you feel like it, but not just throwing it away on things that you are really not so passionate about, like clothes or foods that are not beneficial, but you found it on the shelf and just took one piece of chocolate because you were feeling like wanting to eat something sweet. No. And this is why I'm going to show you my personal spreadsheet, the structure of it, and maybe you will have a better understanding of how money should be spent in order to have more wealth and more abundance in your life. So this is my personal spreadsheet, and this table has two columns: actives, like things, assets that give you more money, and of course recurring things that take money from you, for example different subscriptions and rent and stuff like that. So it should be here. The actives is real estate and rentings on apartments maybe that you would have, things that give you an amount of money passively. So just by passing the time, some money are coming out of these actives into the income. So this is the income column. The income column should contain all the incomes that you had this money from the actives. For example, if here says real estate, here you should put the exact money that you made this month, and all of the income activities that you had should be here with an amount of money, basically. So any money that you had into your pocket should be here. Then the spending, the getting rid of the money, as I like to say, is contained of, in my case, I chose to put here a column with the necessities like food and other things that I really need, like I don't know, toothpaste or something like that. Here there are investment, and if I click here you will see that this is an investment in money. So investment to have more money. For example, if I invest in a course of financial advices, this should be here. Another type of very important investment is investment in myself. For example, psychology or leadership or stuff like this should be here. Another type of investment in people. For me, people are very important, and I like to give, to invest, to make people really empower, and sometimes that is through giving money or other things to them. For example, investment in family, in friends, in people at work, like going out in order to figure a problem of one associate or partner of yours. This is investment in people, from my opinion. Here, these are some other type of spendings from emotion, or unnecessary things, but things that really make you happy, like a new pair that you really don't need of sneakers, but you really wanted them, and this is something that you couldn't control, or this is the type of spending that you make when you achieve something or want to celebrate something or treat yourself. So this kind of spending you do when you want to treat yourself. And here this is another column for donations. So this is the column when you give where you give money without expecting anything in return. Now back on the table. Well, this is what I really wanted to share with you. I hope it really helped you in some kind of way. I just try to not get in too deep, but just plant a seed in your mind in regards to these kind of things and the financial education that we as society we really lack, and we really need that in order to be abundant and financially free, because we of course want to be free. So this was it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a comment and tell me what was your biggest takeaway from this video. Share this video with a friend if you feel like somebody really he spends much more than he really can afford. So thank you for watching, Martians, and I will see you next time.